Awesome. Recording is working. Okay, fantastic. So I am here in the Lake of Ill Omen to try and hunt some saber-tooth cubs. I went and talked to the NPC who gives the quest for the necro spells, the pre-necromancer spells. So I figure, yeah, and these are still blue corn. Perfect. So I figure let's slaughter these things for a bit. See if I can get some components for the quest, for that particular quest. And in the process, I'm going to try and level up piercing skill. I have the Dragoon Direct on. I don't really want to level the two-hander skills until I hit level 10. And I get the next stage of the damage cap. Right now the max damage per hit should be 10, if I'm remembering right. Should be. Anyways. Okay. Are you? Decaying skeleton. Okay. Saber-tooth cubs. Alright, so I need these things, and then I still need parts from scorpions as well. Which will be the next target then. And then I can get, hopefully by level 9, I can get a few... let's not get multiple of these things. I can hopefully have a few free spells. Okay. Let's find out how tough this is going to be. I thought it was decaying skeleton, but apparently it is a regular skeleton. Does not seem to be hitting me very hard, so... This cub first. Ow, stop bashing. Oh, come on. I may have to harm touch this thing. I may have to harm touch it. At least I'm getting piercing skill up. Yeah, there's 10 damage hit. Although the damage cap is, as far as I remember anyway, the damage cap is on the damage of the weapon as it is shown, not a maximum hit, yeah, because there is 12 damage hit. The damage cap is on this damage value here. For example, that crazy two-hander, I have the two-handed blunt I have, has a damage value of 30. And that would be completely and utterly wasted for now. Okay, I didn't need to harm touch it. Alright. Ruined cap belt. Oh, I could hold on to ruined pelts. That is an interesting idea. Originally, like, part of the plan, or part of the idea, was to try and get some low-quality cat pelts, so I could make the, like, tailored version of these belt pouches. Making tailored versions of these belt pouches, that would be amazing. However, with ruined cat pelts, I should be able to level tailoring still with those by making tattered leather armor. Oh, that means I should probably make myself a random Iksar. No, doesn't matter. Actually, I could make the other Iksar characters, essentially the Iksar chamois for sure. At least that for one, to have another one to give these belt pouches to. essentially, once I get low quality cat pelts. Oh yeah, while I'm regenerating to full, couple things, because during the week I did some running around with my ranger again, and I managed to pick up a couple items which, ooh, let's kill the Goblin Watcher. Those things have torches, right? Maybe? Maybe? Possibly? I seem to remember there was a quest on Goblin Watchers. Okay, I may have to look this quest up. Yeah, obviously it doesn't have a torch. For some reason I seem to remember there was a... Yeah, there's a Goblin Watcher with a light source. Yeah, there's a torch. Okay. I remember correctly, there's a... I was talking about gear though. Let's slaughter this thing. Get me my piercing up. And also bash up. I finally have bash. Watcher signal torch. Were these lore items? Yeah, it's not a lore item. I think those were for something. I remember what for though. Okay, the gear talk here quick. Let's sit down and get full health while I do this gear talk. So first of all, I got a tailored quiver. I managed to buy one off a vendor. Somebody had made these to level up tailoring, so I managed to grab one of these and brought it over. So now I have a 6-slot archery bag. Also got one of these for absolutely stupidly cheap. Obsidian bead hoop. The really nice thing about obsidian hoop is this is probably the only class in the game that actually makes some use of both the armor class and the agility on this. Now, obviously, like you can make use of the agility part on many classes. You can make use of the intelligence part on many classes, but Shadow Knight gets use out of the intelligence, the agility, and the armor class. So that's kind of amusing. It's not the greatest earring, obviously, but it is a little bit of something. It's a little bit of something. Another filled slot. Where did I put these things? Over here. Okay. Okay. And what else? What else was I on about? Oh, right, yes. I have a two-handed slashing weapon. I managed to grab from a trader for absolutely stupidly cheap. Somebody had sold what the heck is that now? The halberd, which drops from the orcs in High Pass. It costs like 4 plat from a vendor. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna grab one of those. And then that gives me a two-handed slash, so I can level two-handed slashing skill on this Shadow Knight without having to, you know, grab something else. Oh, that's the second one. Dang it. Oh, there's a third one. Thankfully I decided to move. But yeah, so I have one of those in the bank. Downside with that thing is that it is giant sized, so you can't fit it in most of the regular storage bags and boxes. But I do have the scale bone skeleton. Okay, that's bad. Don't trigger on me, thank you. Ooh. Hi. I do have harm touch, so if I get into a fight with one of these yellow cons, I can obviously harm touch and try and win that fight. That would be really good XP, and I am geared enough that I might be able to take on a yellow con, but my experience generally is that it is better to do blue cons, just continuous blue con mobs, as opposed to trying to do, you know, a much harder mob and then having to take a break between fights. Now obviously eventually have to take breaks between fights anyway, because that's just how this game works, but for right now I can take these blue cons out without really losing that much HP. Got the scale bone coming back. Wrong direction to run. No, it's just a skeleton, okay. I might kill the skeleton next then. Oh, you have got to be kidding me that you're running to the skeleton. You have got to be kidding me, cat. Oh, come on. Okay, at least I got the some damage in finally. But I am missing like crazy. Okay, finally. Skeleton is block on. Alright, you next. Give me bone chips. Okay, that thing walked by close and did not aggro. What? I thought those were aggressive. Is it fake aggressive the same way the crocodiles are in Oasis? Goblin Scout, is that higher level? The nice thing about undead is that they don't try to run away. That's both a positive and a negative. If you're about to die, you don't have the hope of like it running away because it got to low HP as well. Okay. Dead. Now, do you aggro? Oh, I'm guessing these are the fake aggro as well. They don't aggro. Alright then. Okay. Get bash up. Hold on to bone chips, that's for sure. Oh right, something else. Since I'm recording this at 1080p instead of the usual 1440p I do for my recordings, because I'm also playing this at 1080p. 1080p window. This is for YouTube, purely for YouTube recording thing. I lowered the bit rate I am recording at just a bit, because it's not 1440p, it doesn't need as much bit rate, and also that's part reason for that is to try and make these recordings smaller in size, as in file size, because, well, words are a lot more expensive at the moment, so I definitely would prefer not having to buy bigger storage space of any kind. Oh, hell yeah, give me those Those teeth. I need like... I have almost two... I have almost two bags full of the skulls. And I need 2 skulls for 1 turn. So 1 bag is 4 turn-ins. I think I need 1 skull. So maybe hopefully we find an extra skull from one of these skeletons here. Or go to Field of Bone and kill some wandering decaying skeletons for a bit for 1 extra skull. But anyway, so I need 8 of these. I need 8 of these fangs. Canines. I need 8 of those canines. And I need to check what was the quest on these torches. Okay, you are aggressive at least. Let's put these at the bottom here. They stack. Nice. Torch. Okay, you're a decaying skeleton. Don't really care. Sabertooth Kitten is a level... These are the very level 1 mobs, huh? Yep. So I need to be going this direction. Ooh, that's the scale bone. Ooh, let's avoid that one. Yeah, give me a torch. I think it was 4 torches. The scale bone with a sword as well. Damn. Part of me wants to take the scale bone on and harm touch it and see if I can actually finish the job. But the more reasonable part of me is like, why would I risk it? Why would I risk it? Why would I risk that? Piercing is up to 18, fantastic. Max should be 35 at the moment. 5 plus level times 5, right? So it should be... Ooh, okay. Okay. Jeez, with these creatures. Stop moving. I'll bash you. There we go. Okay. Goblin Scout is blue con. I kind of want these saber-tooths though. For the canines. So what did I say? I need 8 of them, right? Yeah, I need 8 canines, and hopefully we get at least 1 low quality cap belt in the process. Okay, Scout, you're a blue cone at least, so fight me. Goblin Scout beads? What are those for? What? The heck are those for? Yes, you're a saber-tooth cub. Trouble location, just in case I happen to die, you know, above where my body is. Run away from the Watcher. The Watcher is definitely going to aggro if I hang around. I like Lake of Ill Omen from the point of view that it is fairly flat. It's kind of easy to see the incoming dangers, and from the entrance of Cabalus, you basically you can't really get lost, in the sense that you only just walk forward. At least until you get to the lake, which is almost in smack middle of the zone. Then you can start getting lost around the lake and whatnot, but... Another ruined cat belt. Well, I can use those to level up the... level up tailoring, so... That's fine. He's got them, okay. Order that next, but first this thing. Also, mobs here are not quite nicely spread out. So it's kind of easy to avoid getting extras or running into things by accident. What did I say the max was? 35 for the piercing skill? Because once I get to 35, I am so going to go and switch to a different weapon. Try and get the weapon skills up and running. There's another cub, there's a scout. Skeleton probably patrols backwards next, as in back towards me. Yeah, my sense heading is finally going up as well. Very good. Yeah, skeleton is coming this way. Slaughter the skeleton. Ooh, low quality cat pelt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Need to pour some skill points into tailoring them. And leave just enough that when I hit level 9 I can put a skill point into every single spellcasting skill. Rolling well. That should be green con to me, so not be a problem, that one. Okay. Lots of goblin scouts around this ruin. That's the scale bone, right? Yeah, that is the scale bone. Easy to recognize now that I know it has a sword, so... Ooh, 25 piercing already, nice. Probably go and switch to a one-handed slash. Next, one-handed slash next and level that. I could obviously level the two-handers too, but like I said, makes more sense to me to level those when after I have hit level 10 and unlock the next damage cap. That's a kitten. No, let's follow you. You have a torch. Really need to have a look at those damn torches, huh? Are they useful for anything? Also, the goblin scout beads. I have no idea what those would be for. Oh, there was a... With a higher level cat already, am I going far enough that this is... Yep, that's a white con. Let's avoid the white con for now. And besides, it has to be cub K9, right? So they only drop from the cubs. Yeah. So I need 4 more of those. I need 4 more of those. Where did all the monsters go? I did not eat everything. Okay. What? Yeah, I'm heading north, which is to say I am heading towards the... Where the heck did a sudden red con come from? Iksar footpad. What? I mean... This is the correct direction to get towards the Cabala's entrance. Cabala's entrance was around minus 6,000. Something like 6,000 minus 6,000. I have steered quite a bit away from there, which is fine. Which is fine. There is Scalebone. Goblin Watcher. Fight me, Watcher. I will check on the torches in a moment. That's the Scalebone with the sword. It's a cub. Fight me. I thought I saw another skeleton wandering in from the left, so... I'm 60% into the level already, damn. Give me K9, fantastic. No need. Why is it 3 more? That's the decaying skeleton. The Scalebone walked in further. Moved further away. That's fine. Wait, there's a Sarnak wandering around. What? Okay, hold up. Why did you aggro me? I wanted to know what the Sarnak is. Okay, it's just Sarnak hackling. Sarnak hatchling, let's pull back a little, not get aggroed by another one. I didn't know there was like tiny Sarnaks wandering around here. I thought those were all in a different place entirely.